the new year, quote unquote new year, the blessed, awesome day that it is to be here today. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope this video finds you in a good spirit. I hope it finds you at the peak of your performance. I hope you find you vibrating at a high aura and you just living the life that you know that you can attain through meditation, through prayer, through eating right, through putting the good things and the good substances and supplements in your body so that your way you can thrive at your higher being. And I just pray that all of those things, I'm just hoping and I'm just speaking all of those things because guess what? We are there. We are living in that time. We are experiencing that level. We are thinking in that mind frame. We are pushing to that brink and we are stepping over those mountains to become who we know we can become in the fullness, in the essence of the fullness of who we're called to be and our vibrating in our higher self. So all of those things, that's what I know that's what I know you are because I know that's what I'm headed to. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm not turning back. That's my motivation. That's my pretty much my purpose right now. My main purpose is to vibrate at a high level where I'm becoming one with nature. I'm becoming one with God. I'm becoming one with myself. I'm making better choices. I'm being intentional. I'm being intentional about every single thing that I do from the moment I wake up to the moment I lie down, with who I'm communicating with, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, what I'm watching, what I'm listening to. And that's what we do in here on Uniquely Healthy. Remember, we're detoxing uniquely healthy. That's the first thing we do. We detox. Detox is pretty much, getting rid of. Sometimes when you detox, you have to literally let go. You have to cleanse. You have to flush. You have to remove. You have to push out. You have to get rid of. That's the detox. Get rid of those things that are constantly keeping you in those cycles, that's constantly keeping you, whether it's something that you may be eating, whether it's a bad habit, whether it's a lifestyle, whether it's a certain mind frame of thinking. You detoxing from that, you're getting rid of it. And that's the same thing that we do when we getting in our eating our foods and our vegetables. We're literally detoxing from certain things that are bringing us down and just kind of like just weighing, just wait. And then you thriving. Thriving is pretty much, once you get rid of, you got to put in. So once you get rid of, you got to now fill. You cannot leave that void there, but you have to fill that void. Once you remove something, you have to get filled with something. That's why whenever you get rid of a certain food or you're trying to do better or you're trying to eat healthier, you're going to always have that craving. It's a craving that's going to come and you have to fill that craving with something. You may be waking up in the midnight and saying, hey, I want a snack or I want something sweet or I got this taste that I feel like I need to fulfill. But guess what? You have to replace it. And that's where the thrive come in at. Once you detox and get rid of it, your body and the substances and the chemical imbalance that you have in your body is going to be craving something because you've been feeding it and giving it something. So now your body is looking for it mentally. Mentally, if you eat at the certain same time every day, it's like a clock. Your body is going to tell you, hey, it's time to eat. When you're supposed to be fasting or you're supposed to be, doing something or exercising or intermittent fasting or whatever you may be doing to change, your body is going to automatically tell you it's eat time because it has built up a time clock and a schedule within itself to say, hey, the chemicals in my stomach, the acid in my stomach is looking for food to break down. So if it's looking for food to break down, now your body is saying, hey, it's something supposed to be broken down right about now. It's something supposed to be in my stomach that I'm digesting. My digestive system is looking for food. And that's the thing, the crazy thing about our bodies can sometimes tell us when we're hungry, when we not even be hungry ourselves. We like, man, I just ate. Or you may say, hey, I'm a fast or I'm a do something different today. Then next thing you know, your stomach start growling and it's the sign of a growl. Everybody like, oh, that mean hunger. No, that don't mean hunger. Tell your body stop. Tell your body be quiet. Tell your body just take a moment and listen to me. I'm in control. So don't let the body rule. Let the mind rule. You have control over your body. But when we let the body rule, and then you tell your body, hey, you have to line up to those things that is substance for me. I have to put substance in my body that's going to actually cause me to live, that's going to cause my organs to thrive, that's going to bring substance, that's going to bring life, that's going to bring nutrients and minerals and all of those things. But when you get in the habit of study putting the bad things, negative things, then your body is going to get adapted to that. And it's like, think about it, like you driving on a dirt track. And you're driving on a dirt track, and all the dirt bikes are going in the same pathway, same path. It's easier. It's forming a deeper and a deeper hole that soon everybody's traveling in the same circuit. So you have to refill that. And that's why we're doing a 7-day challenge. I'm starting off with a 7-day juice challenge next Monday. A 7-day juice challenge. And if you would like to join, I'm gonna be making I'm gonna be making a refreshment. It's called the Spiritual Reset. I'm gonna make a spiritual reset juice, and I'm gonna make it. And this spiritual reset juice is something that, I sat down, I thought about it, and I thought about all the ingredients that's gonna go in the spiritual reset juice. I thought about all of the things, the nutrients, the what is gonna be beneficial to the individual as they are taking on, as they're pushing forward, as they're trying to overcome. Guess what? It's called the spiritual reset for a reason. And the reason it's called the spiritual reset is because it's gonna be having refreshing minerals. It's gonna be a rich blend, and it's designed to support the digestive system. We're gonna be targeting the digestive system. We're gonna be targeting the hydrating ourselves, because a lot of times we're not drinking as much water as we know we should, as equivalent to our body size, our body type. Whether you're a male, whether you're a female, a certain amount of water that we're supposed to intake, and that's what this juice is going to do. This juice is going to help you with that. This juice is going to support your digestive. It's going to bring hydration. It's going to bring mental clarity while gently calming the nervous system. I know everybody's looking at a time now where they like, hey man, I'm getting going. I got my New Year's my New Year plans, my New Year goal, but yet in still some kind of way you still nervous and kind of worried about certain things. But guess what? This juice right here is gonna help you stay calm, have clear focus, have a clear mentality, have a clear drive, and it's gonna help you support you physically and emotionally. You don't want to be unbalanced in one area and balanced in one area, then unbalanced in the other area. But you want to be balanced on both sides. You want to be balanced in your physical, and you want to be balanced in your emotional. And that's what juicing help. Juicing help with the minerals that is incorporated in this juice. It brings that balance that you need. It brings that clarity that you need. It's going to have pineapple, lemon, green apple, coconut water, mint, and ginger. Those are going to be the ingredients that I'm going to use, and because pineapple have bromelain in it, and bromelain actually helps with the digestive system. Bromelain in the pineapple helps with the digestive system. And then we're going to have green apple in them, and lemon, which it also carries pectin. Ginger and lemon and green apple has pectin in it, and pectin is also good for the digestive system, and that causes a easy flow, a easy go. An easy flow and an easy go. You want an easy flow and you want an easy go. You don't want to be forcing. You don't want to be straining. You don't want to be pushing. Everything needs to be fresh. Everything needs to be smooth. So that way you're not overworking your body or your digestive system. That's the last thing we want, is to have a backed up digestive system where we're walking around with old things in our body, old toxins. Our food is not breaking down properly. It's not taking the nutrients. It's not the enzymes that we're supposed to be receiving from the food is not being dispersed properly, so that way it can break down a few food in our stomach. So this juice on this 7-day juice cleanse, it's just simple. It's real simple. And I call it the refreshment, the spiritual reset. This juice is called the Spiritual Reset. And like I said, it's a refreshing mineral-rich blend that's designed to support the digestive system, hydration, bring mental clarity, and gently calm the nervous system. It's going to gently calm the nervous system, both physically and emotionally, okay? Because you don't want to be, thrown off. And, remember your gut is also considered the second brain, because it carries the same nerves and enzymes as the brain does, okay? So when you say I had a gut intuition, We say, I got a gut intuition. Now, I felt it in my gut, or I was thinking about that and this happened. Guess why? Because your gut is leading. Your gut has nervous systems in it that also that the brain has, so it's capable of making decisions or giving you intuitions and things of that nature. So always make sure that you have a healthy gut to be able to push you and aid you into that. And and it's going to be pure nutrition. Pure nutrition, detox support, energy, focus, immune building. All of those things are going to be transpiring with this 7-day detox and this 7-day juice cleanse that's going to be coming up Monday. We're going to start Monday, okay? So we're going to start Monday. It's going to be Monday to Sunday. Monday to Sunday. And so it's going to be on the 20th. So we're going to go from the 20th to the 27th. So the 20th from the 27th. If you're interested, feel free to dive in. Feel free to just pretty much join. And I'm going to do the juice. I will do the juice today. I will do the juice tomorrow. So tomorrow, Friday at 12 p.m., I will be expecting the juice. Again, it's going to be the spiritual reset. And this is a juice that I came up with in my long time, just sitting there thinking. I sat there for a long time thinking about the fruits, thinking about vegetables, thinking about ingredients. Like, what can I do, Lord? Just sitting there meditating and using thoughts. Man, what can I do to help the body? What can I do to get people back on track? If you feel like, you don't got to restart. Don't restart. Just reset. Just because you fell off one time, or just because you ate bad one time, just because you feel like you made a bad decision one time, that doesn't mean that you have to restart. Just reset. It's two totally different things if you restart than if you reset. If you reset, you're just pretty much saying, hey, I'm starting right where I am. I'm starting right at this moment where I feel like this was my breaking point. Guess what? I didn't lose my blessing. I didn't get a reset. I don't have to go back. No, God uses everything that we do, and he uses it for his glory, and he uses it for our good to be able to get us back on track, to get us back to where we need to be. So don't ever think that just because you messed up, you fell off, you drunk this, you ate that, or you missed this exercise day, or you missed that exercise day, that you got to literally say, hey, I'm going all the way back to the beginning. But if that's the case, then nobody will be able to get to where they need to be in life if we always think about, man, I messed up. Man, I did this wrong. Man, I ate that wrong. Stop throwing a pity party. Stop beating yourself up. Stop having those negative thoughts. Stop speaking negative over yourself. And speak life. The same thing that we have in fruits and vegetables, the plants, the herbs, the chamomile, the parsley, the ginger root, the burdock root, all of those things that are found in the fruits and the vegetables and the seeds, everything that brings life, everything that yields life. You got to speak life over yourself. You got to speak those things as not as though they were. That's what everything is about whenever we're juicing. It's about what you put in, and not, to help you get the lifestyle and the life and live the life and obtain the life that you want to live. If you constantly resetting, if you constantly saying, hey, I messed up, stop resetting. Just restart. Just start where you are. Get the good in. Put the good back in. Go do juice. Grab you a juice from this from Sprouts. Grab your juice from Whole Foods. Grab you something to get back on track and give yourself grace. A lot of times we feel like when we mess up or when we fall off, dang, this is it for me. Oh man, I messed up. I can't get beat. I got to start all the way back over. Or, I'm going to gain this weight back. Don't speak those things. Don't put those things in. But when you eat your fruits, when you juicing your vegetables, or you blending your vegetables, whether you're using a fruit press juice, a cold press juice, or you using a blender, or whatever the case may be, guess what? Get your fruits and your daily minerals, vitamins that you need, so that way you can continue to live and thrive. Remember, detox, glow, and thrive. You just detoxing, you getting rid of stuff, you pushing yourself to be greater, you pushing yourself to see things in a different light and in a different spectrum. And the thing about eating fruits and vegetables, that you can become, we're formed from the dust of the ground, right? And that's what the Bible says, that we're formed from the dust of the ground and from those things of that nature. Where do fruits and vegetables come from? Fruits and vegetables comes from the ground. And it's a seed. It's a seed that comes from the ground that has to germinate, that has to, be covered up, and all of a sudden it takes its form. all of a sudden it producing, all of a sudden is breaking ground, and then all of a sudden it's being watered, and then all of a sudden it get the sunlight, then all of a sudden it, is producing a orange, it's producing bananas, it's producing dragon fruit. All of those things begin to produce now. So that's the same thing as us. The more we put the good things in, we're able to produce at the highest performance, in our highest potential, in our higher self. So when you when you making your smoothies, whether you making strawberry berry smoothie for the brain, or you may be doing a ginger turmeric shot for to clean out allergies, or to do a immunity boost shot, or whatever the case may be, whatever juice you're doing, it always going to target a specific area in your body to help support that. I like to say support, because the liver and the kidney is already going to do what it needs to do. It already are natural detoxers of the body. It filters out the toxins. It pushes out the things that are bad out of our body. It's a filtration system that gets all of the toxins and the negative out, so that way we can put the good in. So whenever you drinking your juice, they are supporters of your liver. They're supporters of your respiratory system. They're supporters of your immune system. They're supporters of your digestive system. Those are just supporters. They're not going to heal anything. But over a while, the more that you put the good in, then guess what? Your body is going to respond quicker to your fruits, to your vegetables, to your nutrients, to your all of those things that you putting in is going to respond quicker. And if you respond quicker, then guess what? You're building up your immune system. You're building up your gut, so that way it can fight. So when the things do come, guess what? You have an immune system. You have a buildup. You are stronger and you're more prepared. This is like lifting weights. When you go into the weight room, when you lifting weights and you're preparing to go into a play. If you're a sports player, whatever the case may be, if you constantly putting the fruits and the vegetables, you're blending, you're doing your smoothies, you're doing all of those things. The more you do and the more you put in, you just put supporting yourself, preparing your body for the fight ahead. So anything that do come, or any sickness that try to come up against your body, guess what? Your body already built up a defense mechanism that's strong enough to be able to take on whatever it is to come, that's trying to come in and attack the body. So that's what you do when you fruits and vegetables. That's why the 7-day juice and cleanse is always a good thing. A 3-day juice cleanse is always good. Give your digestive system a break, so that way it can be able to filter right. It can be able to take a break. Our internal organs do need a break from all of the breaking down and the filtering out and the getting rid of and all of the acid that our stomach has to use in order to break down food. So give yourself a break. Give your body a break. Let it rest. Give it a reset. Our bodies do need a reset after a while, after we've been using it for so much. Just like if you drive a car, you drive and drive and drive. Eventually, you're going to need an oil change. And that's just what we do. So if you get that oil change in that vehicle, guess what? You can go that extra 3,000 miles. But if you just constantly driving and driving and driving with no oil change, eventually that engine is going to blow. The engine is going to go out. So why not give your digestive system a break? Why not give your stomach a break? Why not give your gut a break? Give your intestines. Your intestines is 30 feet long. It got to get cleansed out. It got to be flushed out. It got to remove the toxins that are constantly that's in there. And knowing how long it takes certain meats to break down, 3 to 4 days to break down in the mind. And mind you, if you're eating 3 to 4 times a day and all of this stuff is breaking down, then guess what? Your intestines that's 30 feet long is trying to push and prime and cleanse and flush and remove and separate. That takes a while. That'll take a while. So do something simple like a 3-day. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a spiritual reset. The spiritual reset is just a simply thing. I like to always use affirmations when I'm juicing, because when affirmations are being spoken, you hearing yourself, you thinking about it, you meditating on it, you creating a future. You create a future for yourself. So whenever you speaking over your life and you juicing and you drinking, that remember you're drinking and we're drinking on live herbal things that are live and things that have seeds, things that have life, things that grow. And that's the same thing that our internal organs are going to do. They're going to grow as well. They're gonna thrive as well. They're gonna be supported as well. And when we speak though of our life and we have affirmations that I shall have long life and I shall be at the peak of my health and my lifestyle. My life shall be an example for others around me in my health and in my well-being. As I drink this juice, I will anything that's not like any sickness, anything that's trying to hinder me, anything that's trying to block me or stop me is going to be removed. And that's simply what you do. You simply just drink and you speak over yourself. You hear yourself, you say it out loud because you put that in your future. You always want to put the good things in your future. The same way you want to put the good things in your body as you drinking and as you detoxing and as you cleansing yourself, cleanse your mind as well. Because a lot of times as you thinking and you're drinking, you begin to see you can become so one with the fruits and the vegetables and things in the nature that you begin to see spiritually what it is going in and what it is targeting. You begin to see what is targeting, what is cleansing, and speak to your fruits and vegetables. When you eating your fruit, when you eating the apple, you eating berries, you eating strawberry, whatever the case may be, whatever fruits, you eating seeds, or you drinking your herbal teas. Speak to that apple. This apple shall go in, and that's just what it's used for. And because it has pectin in it, it's going to go in and cleanse my digestive system. I have this burdock root. Or I have this parsley. Parsley is has chlorophyll in it. Chlorophyll removes metal particles or anything that may be metallic in the body. It goes in and it cleanses and it flushes it out. So that's what we have to do. And yes, we're gonna start the 7-day detox on Monday. So it's gonna run from Monday to Sunday, okay? So it's gonna run from Monday to Sunday, and we're gonna be doing a spiritual reset. And it's like I say, it's a juice that I came up with, a juice that I sat down, I thought about it, and it's simple. And it's simple. And like I say, it have pineapple, lemon, green apple, parsley, coconut water, mint, and ginger. Okay, so it's gonna have pineapple, lemon, green apple, parsley, coconut, mint, and ginger. And I'll post it. I'll post it in a post, in a community post, so that way y'all can know exactly what it is. I tell you the benefits of it. I tell you the benefits of each. You can know the benefit of each fruit, each vegetable that's going to be in it. It's going to have the whole thing, so you can know exactly when to drink it in the morning, when to drink it in the midday, when to drink it at night. And then guess what? Then I'm gonna have different exercises that you can do throughout the day, whether you in the morning, whether it's journaling, whether it's meditating, whether it's uh stretching, whether it's going for a 10-minute brisk walk, or whatever the case may be. But I have something every day, whether it's when it's the morning, midday, and evening. Every day you have something as you are juicing. You have 10 minutes. Just take 10 minutes out of your day to do this, so that way you can feel alive. You can feel like you're moving. You can feel like you're getting away from the old habits. You want to form a new habit in your life. You want to form something new, a new way of thinking. You want to start journaling. You want to start meditating, learning how to take up a new hobby, whatever the case may be. I'm going to be sure to incorporate all of this. So check the community page and to make sure that you definitely following along. But guess what, y'all? I'm gonna help you to the best of my ability, because my job and my desire, my goal and my purpose is to make sure that everyone I'm connected to, first, I want to be the example. That's the very first and foremost thing. I cannot say nothing or preach or teach or say anything if I'm not doing it and I'm not wholeheartedly doing it. I'm wholeheartedly doing it because I want to see the example, and I want to be an example to let people know that, hey, it's possible. Change is possible. Healing is possible, and it can be done through you and by you. I'm nothing. I'm nothing special, but I have a desire to see the health and the wealth of everyone around me, everyone connected to me, thrive, glow. I've been literally fasting. I've been, really seeking and really hungry to see the change in myself first, and then I want to see the change in everyone around me. So I'm definitely going to post that link to make sure that everyone is connected, that everyone that is on my page is getting blessed with daily uploads of benefits. If you check the community post page, I try to post every day of something that's beneficial, that can help you out, that can heal you, that can support your kidneys, your liver, your spleen, your heart, breathing, whatever the case may be. I'm going to post every day. You can rest for sure. Every day there will be a post in the community section of Uniquely Healthy YouTube channel to make sure that you get in something. I'm never gonna leave you without anything that you cannot read, or just can glance at and be like, man, I learned something today. Or wow, I didn't know that. Even something that I didn't know. I'm always researching. I'm always going over and beyond to look for something about guts or herbs, burdock root, dandelion leaves, dandelion root, all of those things. That magnesium, the fruits that has the most magnesium in it for people who need support of blood pressures or whatever the case may be. So always look in the community channel to be encouraged and be inspired and all of those things. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, just bought a juicer. Yeah, so things that you can add on, man, simply things that you can do and add on. Go first and foremost, make a list. Make a list of things that you feel as though you want to target. That'll be the very first thing. What things that you want to target to help, that you feel like you need help in, or you feel like that you need support for, that you need support. So first make a list, and then I would get a list of all your fruits and vegetables. So meaning, hey, I'm targeting, let's say for example, the gut. I'm targeting my gut, and I want to, or let's say I want to stop sugar cravings. So if I want to stop sugar cravings, I'm gonna get pineapple, I'm gonna get dandelion, I'm gonna get lemon, I'm gonna get ginger, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna see pineapple, dandelion leaves, ginger, and I'm probably gonna get I get a papaya, okay? And I'm gonna juice all of that so that way I can target that area. And so once you find the fruits and vegetables that you need, they're gonna target that area. Juice it. Begin to juice it and use that as your base. Use it as your base. And then once you do that, then once you know for sure, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm targeting, then make a list, make another list to say, hey, what can I eat? Because once you juice, you're gonna need something that you're gonna be able to eat with it. So I recommend something that's something that's food plant-based, something that's healthy, that's gonna pretty much help guide you through your juice, and when you do that juice, to stop that sugar craving. So if you're trying to stop that sugar craving, get the foods that you need in order to be able to aid you to stop those sugar cravings. Chia seeds, flax seeds are also good because they're appetite curvers or things of that nature. So get you some flax seeds, some chia seeds. They are also good. You can also use those in your fruit juices. I believe it's a fruit juice recipe that I made, and I had flaxseed and chia seeds in it. And I believe it tasted it tasted so awesome, and it tasted like a kiwi, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, definitely do flax seeds, and chia seeds are also good, Elma. For if you want to know some seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and there's one more flaxseed, chia seeds, and there's one more seed that I can definitely link you to it. I'm gonna put it in the description because it's 3 seeds that you can use. All right. So for everyone, thank everyone for joining the live today. Like I say, for starting Monday, we're gonna start off with the spiritual reset, the 7-day juice cleanse for the spiritual reset, and we're gonna add pineapple, lemon, green apple, parsley, coconut water, mint, and ginger. And remember, we're going for it's pure nutrients, it's detox support, energy and focus, and immune defense. Those are what the juice is targeting. Again, it's pure nutrition, it's a detox support, it's for energy and focus, and then we're doing it for immunity defense. Okay, so that's what we're going at, that's what we're going for, and we're going to go and excel and become all that it is that we're called to be, that we're purposed to be, and that we're destined to be in 2026. So that way we can be and help those around us and be a light to those around us, and we can speak life into those around us. Okay, so whatever you do today, stay focused. I pray blessings, I pray love, and I pray prosperity over your life. And always remember to detox, glow, and thrive. All right, Ashay, talk to y'all later. God bless.